Hello, my name is Luis, and welcome to the Project Lemmy podcast. Welcome to episode 1. Today, we're going to be talking to my sister and my niece, two teenage girls who are in the midst of their high school lives. We're going to be exploring topics such as what's it like being a teenager in today's society and in high school? Has social media had anything to do or played a major role in their high school life? Well, questions like these and much more are going to be covered in today's conversation. So please sit back and enjoy, and we'll catch you on the other side.
Hello, little ladies. Please introduce yourselves. Let everyone know what school district you guys attend and what grade you're in.
Hi, I am Natalie Merida and I go to LAUSD and I am an 11th grader.
Hi, my name is Leah Garcia and I go to AUSD Alhambra Unified School District and I am in 10th grade.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much. And we're going to jump straight into this. First question, and this goes for both of you guys. Were you guys nervous coming into high school?
I was nervous going into high school mainly because I was going to a high school that a lot of my friends weren't going. So I was like going into a brand new high school without nobody knowing anybody, but like, I got the hang of it.
I was pretty nervous, but not so much nervous because like I was gonna go to the same high school as most of my friends. So I knew most of the people that were gonna be there. But it was a little nerve wracking because like you're in a bigger school area with a bunch of more kids and it's just a little nervous, you know.
Yeah, I can imagine. And how was your freshman year like?
My freshman year, well, it was my first semester. It was pretty cool. The first week I don't really go to a big high school, and I got lost because like I didn't really know the school or like my classes where they were and stuff like that. So it was pretty cool. But then like later on, my second semester, I met one of my closest friends, so that changed a lot. That made my freshman year a lot better.
Yeah, my freshman year was okay. It was a new chapter in my life. Yeah, but um you grow onto it. My first week of high school, I did get lost and was late to a lot of my classes, but I got used to the schedule and the campus and everything. But it was okay. I met new people, but I ended up losing some of my best friends since 5 years. But and that made it a little hard for me, but I'm okay. I made more best friends along the way.
Yeah, you lost them because you went to different high schools or?
No, they had like a little problem with me, and I never understood why. But it's okay.
Yeah, high school drama. We'll get into
Yeah.
that in a little bit. What are two major differences that you've noticed from middle school to high school, if any?
Something I have noticed that's different between both of them is that in my middle school it was way smaller. It was 2 floors, and the high school I'm going to now it's 5 floors. And also based on the teachers like in middle school, they're kind of like on you about a lot of stuff. Like they're like, do your work, do your stuff, like turn in this, turn in that, and they give you more opportunities to like turn in late work and like accept a lot of late work. And in high school they don't. Like if you didn't make it to the deadline, then that's it. Like you're not gonna get an extension or anything like that. You have to be like very like on time with your work and stuff like that.
Yeah, my middle school was smaller than my high school, you know, so that's a change. But also, it high school is more independent, because like you're growing and you have to be more responsible about your work, and the teachers in middle school are more on you, because they want you to do good in high school, and the high school teachers are more like, you have to be responsible on what you do, and if you don't do it, then oh well, you know, there's nothing you could do to change about it.
No, that makes sense. What about the food? Is the food any different from middle school to high school?
Um, yeah, you get like priorities. Like you get different options.
Variety.
Varieties. I'm sorry,
That's okay.
varieties. You get different options in high school. In middle school, you only get one thing, and it's like everybody eats the same thing.
What was that one thing?
I don't remember. I don't really remember what they had. They would give like pizza and like pizza in a bag and stuff.
In a bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, the food kind of seems like the same, but in high school you do get more options of what to do. Like in my high school, you get to choose what food you want, but in middle school, it's like everybody gets the same thing. you know. So
That's funny. In middle school, they're just like, you eat what you eat, and that's it. That's funny.
yeah.
All right. So, how does it feel being surrounded by multiple age groups, or kids that are different ages from you?
For me, I don't know. I don't really pay attention to that. Honestly, everybody in my high school, they like look the same. So for me, it's just like, oh, everybody's the same. Not the same age, but everybody's just like the same, I guess.
Yeah, I agree with that. Like, you tend to forget that there's seniors and juniors and other people there that are not your same age, and so you tend to forget. I don't think it really like you really think about it.
It kind of just all meshes together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just like, oh, everybody's the same age as me.
And then you find out there's a guy who's like 20. No, I'm kidding.
That was insane.
All right. So,
We're senior.
how are your teachers? Does it seem like they care? Like they're too nonchalant? Maybe too strict?
My teachers, I had pretty easy teachers both my years. So for me, like it seemed like they care. Yeah, they do care, and like they do tell you to do your work, but they're like they mainly leave you alone. They mainly like they give you the work, and then it's on you if you turn it in or not. It's like on you if you complete it. Like it's your grade. Like they're not really on you and tell you, oh, make sure you do this, make sure you do that. Like
Yeah, every teacher is different. You get those really nice teachers and you get the rude teachers, or like the teachers that don't care at all. You know, I am very good friends with my math teacher, and he actually does care about like the kids and their like them studying and having a good grade in school, while one of my teachers really don't care. Like, they say that their job is to teach us, and if we don't want to listen, then that's our fault, you know. So it really depends on what type of teacher and how they want to teach the students.
Definitely makes sense. Now, jumping over to the social media side, how has social media played a role in your high school life?
social media has played a role. Like in my school, they do a lot of like pep rallies, I guess, and they like each sport, like track, volleyball, baseball, like they all have their own account on Instagram. So like they post all their games, all their like when they're having tryouts, like who they're against with, and like all that on social media. And also like we have Dance of the World in my school, so they like post their routines there, like when they perform and stuff like that. And it has benefited because in Dance of the World, like Knott's Berry Farm, like it takes like they reach out to them last year, and they took them to their park and they performed there in front of like a live audience. So it does benefit.
That's cool.
Yeah, I agree with that, because like every club and every like sport in my school has their own social media to like tell people, oh, come join volleyball, or hey, we're hosting tryouts at this time and this time, you know. So it really does benefit because it gives people more of an idea of like what type of club and what do they do. And
Yeah. What about for the students? Social media. Any trends? Anyone try to be TikTok famous or anything like that? Or is there like any burn pages or anything like that you guys have to deal with?
Yes, in my school's called Bravo, so we have an account called Bravo Anonymous, and we have like it's like run by who knows, it's like nobody knows who it's run by, but they post stuff there. They're like they post like a little chat thing, and people like talk about like say whatever they say there. Like they're like, oh, I like this person, oh, I like this person, oh, this person was this, oh, this person this, oh, this happened this. So they're just talking there, I guess.
Just starting drama.
Yeah, like gossip. Yeah.
yeah, that's 100% true. Like in my school, I go to Alhambra High School, and there's multiple accounts on like social media that's Alhambra Confessions or anything like that, because they just want to start drama, or like, hey, I like this person, and they leak it out to everybody. There's also a shoe account where people take shoes of people in the stall of like the bathroom stalls, and they just like, oh, look who I found in the bathroom. Yeah, it's really weird, and people just do post whatever they want, honestly.
Wait, I'm so sorry. Wait. Just to clarify, you said your school has a a shoe page on
Yeah.
Instagram where they take pictures of people's shoe in those stalls and post them,
Yeah.
and people know who it is based on the shoe.
Sometimes, but
That's that's interesting. That's interesting. Have you got your shoes on there?
no, thank God, I don't use the bathroom in school.
That's funny. Anyone TikTok famous at your school or trying to be?
I really don't know, honestly.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Now, I noticed some kids go dressed in pajamas. Sometimes they have little tiny backpacks. Is there an explanation for that and a reason for that?
Well, for pajamas, I would say the only reason why we would wear pajamas is because, like, sometimes there's days where, like, we don't want to go to school and, like, we don't feel like trying. So it's like, we rather wear, like, some baggy pants and be comfortable the whole day instead of wearing, like, jeans and uncomfortable the whole day. But the small backpacks, I don't know. Kids are just weird these days.
Yeah, I agree. I always thought like it was like a trend, but I'm sure people did feel comfortable in doing it because you're in your PJs, and PJs always like are comfortable. They're warm and things like that. They have more space to move around, other like jeans. Um, and with the small backpacks, I feel like I don't know, maybe high schoolers just like to replicate children and like how they wear small backpacks and things. Because if you see now, the new generation of kids do act like more adult like, and if you look at the teenagers, they do act more childish like. So I'm probably thinking it's maybe switched up.
Yeah, that's a very good observation. Very good. Has there been any alcohol or drug use in your school that you noticed?
Yeah, our restrooms always smell like weed or like people that were smoking in there, and there's always been like people getting caught doing like drugs in our bathrooms, but don't mainly like just smoking or like drinking.
Mm. Do they ever get in trouble or anything?
Yeah, they get to take it away and they get suspended.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, same with mine. I feel like a lot of like teenagers do try out drugs and everything because maybe they just want like if maybe they're just stressed and they don't know how to cope with it or want to seem more adult like. But yes, in school there has been multiple people smoking and or sometimes drinking. There's more smoking than drinking, but they do get it confiscated and get kicked out of the school sometimes when they get caught.
Have they ever offered you guys any?
Nope.
Yes.
How was that?
It was kind of awkward because I don't really talk to people, but no, sometimes I just like say no and or just ignore them and walk away.
But how do they ask you? Like, do you walk into the restroom or they're doing it, or they just approach you and they're like, "Hey, Leah, you want to do some drugs?"
Yeah, it's a little bit of everything. Like they always get you like when you're alone, so nobody could hear you, so no one would rat on them. But there's mostly a lot of people doing it in the bathroom, and then just like, hey, do you want to hit and stuff like that, or they have like a little business and try to make money out of it. Yeah, and they're just like, hey, $5 for a joint, and I'm just like, oh, no.
Wait, so you're telling me you actually have kids selling in your school?
Yeah, they keep it in their backpack sometimes, or they have like an Instagram account too, of like, hey, only $25 for this whole rack or something like that.
What?
Yeah.
No way. All the even Instagram accounts? That's
Mhm.
crazy.
And they have it anonymous, so nobody knows who they are.
Wow. That's pretty wild. And do people buy?
Yeah, people do buy.
You've seen it?
Yes, I have.
That's crazy. That's really wild. Well, I'm proud of you too for saying no. All right. Is there anything you guys will change from your high school?
Um, Honestly, not really. I like my school. It's a shoebox. It's kind of small. I kind of wish it would be a little bit bigger. That's it.
Okay. Okay.
For me, not that really. Like, I don't think there's anything I have to change or anything, or I want to change at my school. It's pretty big and it's okay, but I feel like if there's one thing I want to change is like the people there. You know, is again it's high school, but everybody always has drama and getting mad about the little things, And there's also a lot of fights at my school, so that's probably something like people need to take outside.
Wow. There's a lot of fights. Was there any fights before school ended for you?
Um, yeah, there has been, but no, you never really see it because like it's always they people tend to skip class and then just do it, so nobody really knows.
Wow. Is ditching a big problem in school right now?
Yeah.
In my school, no, because it's a shoebox, so it's like you get caught easily. Like there's no hiding. So
That makes sense.
Yeah,
And your
and
school?
my high school, the teachers really don't care. They like the yard duties, they tell you to go to class or they just simply do not care.
Okay. Okay, cool. And last question so we could wrap this interview up. You guys have any advice or words of encouragement for people who are going into high school and are nervous or scared?
Just do your best. Don't expect it to be like middle school because it's nothing really like middle school. Your freshman year, you could take it pretty easy. Just don't try to like be like I don't know. Just take it easy. I guess your freshman year, and then with like the just try to keep your grades up. Don't try to like be one of those cool kids who are like I don't want to do anything and this, but it's a fun experience. You'll have fun times. You'll meet new people.
Yeah, I say don't worry so much about what other people are gonna think about you. You be yourself and do your own thing because no matter what, people are always gonna say what they want to say. And I feel like that's something you really don't have to care about. And focus on you and what you want to do. Get the help you need. And for your freshman year, take it easy. You know, you could have fun. And if you have any like bad grades or anything like that, you could always come back from it more than coming back from it in your senior year or junior year. And remember that sophomore and junior year are your most important years. So try more harder on those 2 years. And in freshman year and senior year, just have fun. You know, still try, but have fun.
Awesome. Thank you, little ladies, for coming out here today and spending your time with us and the Project Living podcast. All right, guys, we'll catch you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye bye.